And welcome back. I mean,
Welcome.
we are in the middle
And
of playing. Set.
Guy is bombing the show with the Joker.
And
Fantastic.
Batman as well, which this is my studio. And I'm always torn between good and evil, or good and evil. Who knows? Anyway,
where's Lego Batman? That's my favorite, Lego Batman.
I got probably 5 or 6 different Lego Batmans over there. So I can.
You too.
If you have kids, you have several Lego Batman everywhere. Do you pronounce it Lego or Lego? I do Lego.
Lego.
Because the original one is Lego, so let's keep it. Anyway, we are not talking about.
Yeah, we are not talking about Lego in this.
Or our favorite toys. Unfortunately.
Well,
next one.
We're gonna talk about a very important topic that was a question that you got.
Yeah, I got it. I can't remember the name of the guy who asked me about that.
Doesn't matter.
Because he wants to know. He wanted to know which are the best monitors for a small studio. And he just want to know if we can speak about this. Of course we can. I can start. Do you want to start with that?
I will let you start. I love letting you start because I have a very strong opinion about this. And
I will start with that.
And we'll talk about that later on. But
I would
like to let you start.
Okay, I will kick it off with that. Okay, I got a very small studio right now. So the best thing to do for me actually was taking some monitors which were not really big. So I prefer to get 2 different monitors, one with 8 sub and another how'd you say cone maybe the 8-inch cone,
the woofers, the 8-inch,
exactly, the
8-inch cones,
exactly,
8-inch woofers and 1-inch tweeters or cones,
exactly.
Yeah, indeed,
and the 5. So I got I can show you. I got the small speaker, which are Yamaha, which is the 5 one, and a bigger one, which they are
HS5,
exactly, and the 8 over there, which is a little bit not closer. I mean, the closer the Yamaha, the near field Yamaha, and I have a small subwoofer, which is over there. Which sometimes
which one?
It's from Creative. It was really cheap. I'll show you. I can show you. Yeah. It's really dusty. Can you see that? It's over there. Which helps. Sometimes it's another reference for me for sub bases. Sometimes I cut pretty much anything from 70 and below, and I try to understand what is happening over there, which sometimes is not really easy peasy stuff. Yeah. So sometimes I try to have another reference for that low frequencies actually.
Do you have a big story with monitors? Did you have many other models?
Unfortunately, I got only two different monitors, and sometimes I reference my tracks inside my car, inside my small speakers and my laptops as well, because they are really.
But I mean, what about the past? Did you have other models?
I have, of course. I have the I got the Atom A7.
Oh yeah,
which were really good. I have other speakers from IK Multimedia, the small one, which were really nice from the beginning, but I sold them.
The micro monitors.
Yeah. I don't have them anymore.
What's the reason, if I may ask?
Because they were really tricky. I mean, I really liked the way they sound, but they when I played my tracks in different monitors, they sounded really different. So that's why
You can see them right behind me next to the KR case. This is why I'm talking.
You have it?
This is why I'm asking. Yeah, I have them, and I still use them for double reference, just like you.
No, I can see them. I can see them.
Yeah, well, the thing is with monitors, I cannot stress people enough about finding the right monitors, and I cannot stress people enough about questioning
and trying and testing
the monitors and they use, because I gotta be honest with you guys. My monitors right now are so crappy, and in my environment with the sound with the sound treat with the acoustic treatment that I did here,
Okay.
which is prime acoustic,
Oh.
and I am so I'm so disappointed after all, you know, when listening to the to these things and when listening to these monitors for a long time, that I end up mixing everything down on my MDR 7506 headphones from Sony.
Yeah.
Because I like my monitors, but I wish I could work with them a lot more, but they're not as reliable as I would say. But that said, I would like to keep the micro monitors, because for me they tend to be not accurate in this room, but they give me a specific sound, especially in the low end. You know, you really need sometimes to keep it in a certain way. At the low end, mixing low end on the micro monitors is actually perfect.
Yeah.
The RP5 generation 3 from KRK that I'm using here are very disappointing in terms of, not in terms of low end in general, but in terms of
I had them and
mid
sold them. I had them and
or
sold them.
mids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not very satisfied,
Yeah, me neither.
and I'm going personally for the MTM from IK Multimedia very soon.
Okay.
As soon as I have the funds for that, because it's probably the best thing you can do. You know the MTMs?
Yeah, of course.
From IK.
Yeah.
So these loudspeakers have a built-in calibration system, and they come
the ARC system,
with
isn't it?
with the ARC system, and they come with a microphone.
Yeah.
So you just place the microphone in the middle of your sweet spot, which is where your workspace, in the middle of your workspace, and the microphone and the calibration system do it all for you. So it just takes 5 seconds, and you have exactly a very good reflection. And I had the chance to listen to them attentively a few weeks ago, and honestly, for let's say 700, 800 euros, they are the best option you can get, because you just and they are ultra portable on top of that. Plus they have other options. Honestly, I cannot stress people enough about getting the right monitors.
Yeah, they are really important.
Not only for their ears, but for everyone else's. Because you don't, on these crappy monitors here that I'm using, you don't get to hear a lot. And actually, I'm getting rid of them. Well, the KRKs. I'm gonna keep the iLouds, because they're super portable, and I can, you know,
that's really
travel
handy
with them, or go to a friend of mine's, or to another environment. But in the future, as I will probably move the studio, with we are, and you know what, we are waiting for a very happy event in our life once again, and I will need some space here in the house, so I will have to move to probably to a professional facility again, which is a great thing. But so I definitely will take the time to change my monitors, and actually I need a decent upgrade, and I couldn't think of a better option. I really listen to these monitors, but if you really want to go to something very very high end, I would personally go for Event.
Oh, I always suggest dynamic.
Event Opal.
Okay, dynamic audio. Do you know dynamic audio speakers? They are really good. I tested. They are really expensive, and I can't afford them right now. And even though they are really big, actually, for my studio, so I probably I wouldn't need them.
You know, Tigris and Euphrates. This is probably one of my most iconic tracks of the past 10 years. Tigris and Euphrates was done on your HS5s.
Wow.
That I used a lot, but I got lucky because I had the right room to do that, and it was perfect. So I got lucky, but I cannot stress enough about using the right stuff.
They are
and
really
the right stuff
at the base.
The right stuff is is not always
Fundamental.
what you think.
Fundamental for this job. I mean,
Yeah.
there are the
And specifically now with my hearing issues, because I have a little bit of tinnitus now, and this is another topic we'll cover. You need decent monitors that you can rely on. So
definitely
referencing is not always the solution. You also have to keep
test the primary testing on the right speakers. Definitely.
You cannot get a great song if you don't know your monitors well, and if you cannot work with them.
Yeah,
so
absolutely
this is
true.
why a very good pair of monitors is probably the very best thing to do.
Yeah.
So I think this is pretty much it for this episode.
Yeah, let us know which
Leslie,
are
you
your
want to add
favorite
something?
speakers. Sorry for interrupting
Yeah.
you, because we are really.
If you have any other options, depending on the price
Of
range,
course.
please let us know in the comment section below, and see you in the very soon in the future episode of Talking Studio Heads
course.
with the one and only Gai Barone.
The one and all
And-
around Mr. Airwave. So just let it.
And
Yeah, sorry.
just let us know if you have any other questions you would like to see covered in Talking Studio Heads. And also, if you want to see the episodes and get all the notifications, don't forget to hit the subscribe
Exactly.
button and the bell button next to it.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot for your time,
Thank you, guys. Talk later.
See you next week.
See you soon. Next week. Same channel. Same guys.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye.